Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the Witness Without Identity channel. Um, uh, so basically, okay, so this is what's going on, guys. A caller called on the Rush Limbaugh show and talk about Donald Trump, that he's willing to, like, he was crying and he said that he's willing to die for him. So basically, I want you guys to watch the video and let me know what you guys think. It is pretty shocking.
Watch this.
Hi, Rush. It's great to be here. I'm going to try to hold myself together, not get emotional here, but I want to harken back to your statement about Georgia.
Yeah.
And about the Trump voter.
Yeah.
And they should be very afraid, very afraid. Trump and you are all we have left, Rush. We've spent our lives voting for these people because they're not them. And we just can't do it anymore. We're tired of being stabbed in the back, Rush. It's better to have an enemy that's in front of you than a friend that's behind you that's just going to stab you. They do it every time. We have a Republican-controlled state, and they won't do an audit of the vote. They won't. They just basically told every Georgian that they don't care. We were in Washington on Saturday. Me and my 33-year-old son, we saw more people than we've ever seen in our lifetime, ever. And we're season ticket holders for the Ravens, for God's sakes. I've been in crowds of 80,000 people. I've been to Steelers games, for goodness sakes. I have never seen so many people, but were there any Republicans there? No. None. None. But
Wait. What? There were no What was this thing that you went to?
A week ago Saturday in Washington, D.C., the mega rally. There must have been hundreds of thousands.
Okay, it's a MAGA rally, and you mean no elected Republicans? Is that what you mean?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Our party leadership, quote unquote, if this were a Democrat rally, they would all be there. They were there for the anti-Tea Party movement, walking hand in hand up the steps.
Yep.
No one stands for us, Rush. Only you and Donald Trump. God forbid. What do we have left? I love my president. I am not a revolutionary, Rush, but I will die for my president.
So yes, so basically here it is, guys. So the caller is basically like saying things like, the Republicans are against Donald Trump. So the caller is starting to not like Donald Trump, to not like the Republicans. So I think there's a lot of voters that are like that. We can call them Trumpists. They are Trumpists. Those are not Republicans. They believe in Trump. And he said that the Republicans were not in Washington for the protests against the vote, the election. So a caller like this, you see, you think he's the only one? There's many people that think like him. So basically, Trump. What I want to say is that Trump's done something in this country no matter what. I don't give a damn what you want to say. And I think is the forgetting one. There's a group of guys, the African Americans do suffer from racism and discrimination, but there's a group of white people that have been forgotten. They call them the forgotten one. I think those white people, they live in the middle of the country. Nobody talk about them anymore. And so basically, Trump was able to tap into those people, and that's why he has a strong base. I think that's what's going on, like in the political realm, is that Trump saw that. I guess he heard when he was campaigning, he walked around, he heard people talk, even though he's not from there, even though I think maybe sometime he doesn't even really care about those people. I really believe that. I don't think Trump cares. Trump is an elite in New York City. He's a coastal elite, but he acts like he's for the people from the middle of the country, But whatever. But the way he played the game is pretty good because I think Trump is the best salesman in the world. I think he's one of the best promoter in the world. That's one thing you have to say. So he promoted himself like he's going to fight for the working class, right? Meanwhile, he's giving tax cut to the rich. His message is like that. He's fighting for the working class, and the fight about that he had with China, that was a legit fight. I'm not gonna say that's bullshit. Even though I'm not for Trump, I'm gonna give him credit for that. He stood up to China and he tried to fight with China, but I think he went on it about the wrong way. I don't know how you should go about it, but I think he went a little bit too hardcore. But I think that discussion about standing up to China has to start. We have to start talking about that, because China eventually is going to be the biggest power in the world, and I think that's good for them. China overcame poverty. China has made a lot of improvement, and it's good. But China is still a communist, right? So if they own the world, if they overtake the world, it's not going to be good for people that believe in democracy. It's just, they have a surveillance state in China. They're surveilling everybody. So it's not good for them to be. To me, I don't think it's good. But you can have a different opinion. But America too, I understand. Even though they act like they're democratic, they do act a little bit weird sometimes. They go all over the world. They topple regimes. So we gotta pick which the lesser of two evil. So it's a tough one. I understand the people that don't believe it, that don't agree with me. But what I'm saying is that Trump tapped in to the middle of the country, and he did a very good job at this. He saw that those people were forgotten, right, for a long time. And he saw that the left is pushing for immigrants to keep coming in. And the elites, George Soros, all those people, I don't know, they're pushing for that stuff to keep happening. And meanwhile, the country is becoming more browner. There's a racist component, definitely. Trump definitely tapped into racism. Because remember when he first won for president, what did he say? When those people come here, they bring in drugs, they bring in crimes, they're rapists, and some of them are good people. So he started with racism. He's starting to put down people of color. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, you know. And then the people are like, oh man, I love you. Like, why are the people so hardcore like that with him? Why do they stand up like that with him? Because that anger was there from before. People say that people just follow what Trump say. I don't think so. I think the people follow their heart. They had that anger in their heart before. They don't want all those immigrants. They don't want the country to become browner. You have to understand, that's a normal human nature. People want to have people that look like them, you know. And I can tell that to my black friends. It's going to be a battle, guys. We're going to fight this battle. I don't know, like I don't know where this thing's going to go, but the polarization is scary in the country. It's very scary, and I think we have to be careful. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle, guys. Like so that's what he did. So when you talk exactly what the person is thinking inside his mind, you let them come out, and you're gonna have fans that are like that. They're gonna cry for you. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be for you. They're gonna like follow you to the bitter end. And Trump was able to do that. 70 million people voted for Trump. This wasn't a landslide. This was not a knockout for Biden. Biden luckily won. I think he luckily won because of the COVID. If it wasn't for COVID, Trump would have won. Biden got lucky. Because Biden has no strong fan base. Biden is like as dead as, you know, I mean, he's not exciting. Trump is exciting. You know, he's like, he keeps the people excited. I'm going to keep you, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to keep the job here. You know what I'm saying? So America first, the message of America first does play a good role. When you keep saying America first, you know, people naturally are patriotic. They're into the nation. So you telling people America first. So it's kind of, look at it like that. I come to you and I tell you it's going to be you first. I'm going to take care of you first. Are you going to say no to that? You're not going to say no. The Democrats don't say those kind of things. They don't say America first. They don't bring out the flag. They always the Democrats have a stance of like criticizing America, which I believe is good. It's good to criticize yourself. It's good to judge yourself. But but in politics it could be dangerous. You criticize America, and they're gonna ask you, why don't you criticize other countries? Because other countries have garbage also. So yeah, so that's what I see. Trump did a great job at tapping into a group of people that were forgotten, and that number is increasing. And guess what? Now the bad news is for the Democrats is that there's a lot of black people that are joining the Trump trend, and a lot of Latinos. You know, so the Democrats have to be careful. And Trump did say he's going to run for 2024. I don't know if he's going to do it. I personally don't think he's going to do it. But if he does it, there's going to be shocking, because I think Trump's going to move on with his life. He's going to make a lot of money out of work, and he doesn't want to deal with that stress anymore. of presidency. I don't think he wants to deal with that. This is very stressful. But I don't think Trump cares about the stress. He's no joke. This guy. In a way, he's a very. I don't know. He's a really weird guy. He look like he's strong, but sometimes he acts like he acts weak. But I don't know. But guys, I want you to subscribe to my channel, guys. I have like more videos like this. I talk about issues in the entertainment industry, in politics. But I'm mainly politics, but I do dive into entertainment too sometimes. So please subscribe to my channel. Don't let me down, guys. Please. Thank you.